Hi, my name is jayoza. I coach people win with their speeches. I want to preview a book on public speaking that I'm currently working on. I don't have the title yet, but it is designed to make you a confident speaker. The main idea of the book is very simple. In order to develop and perhaps even master the skill, you kind of have to do it on your own. And today, it is possible to do it for a number of reasons. One being, we have access to excellent courses from MOOC, massively open online courses such as Coursera. And they have created this course called Introduction to Public Speaking. So that takes care of the instructions. Free, high quality, convenient, and it's effective. The second thing is the tools that we have readily available to us, such as a smartphone. You can hit record with a selfie and record your speech. Short speech, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, 3 minutes at most. Everybody's got these. Even if you don't, all laptops today have a camera. Just hit the record and record your speech, just like what I'm doing right now. I just turned on my camera and I'm talking to you. So, what's the problem? The problem is this is a foundational skill. Public speaking used to be taught in schools till about the late 19th century. Today, it's not taught. People do not learn this skill. We develop functional skills so we can communicate and socialize, but we don't know how to give high stakes speeches, high stakes, high opportunity, high risk. These are kind of speeches we just don't give, and when we give, we don't even know how to do it well so that it's working, and we tend to blame it on something else, like, oh, maybe I didn't do a good job, but it wasn't that. It's just that you didn't know how to speak well. So what's happening is the skill is not taught. People go through kindergarten all the way to high school. Maybe they take one course, and that's not sufficient. Like I said, we go through an entire 12 years of schooling to learn to read well, to write well, to do math well, to learn well, to socialize. It's taking us 12 years to learn all these skills. But when it comes to giving a high stakes speech, we're kind of left on our own. So you kind of have to learn it on your own. You can't go to an instructor and take the course, because this is not about taking a course. This is about practice. So what my book does is recognizes this, that we have free instructions, excellent instructions from Coursera. We have free tools like smartphones, YouTube, where you can post speeches, or you can have an audio recorder and record your speeches. So you can do it on your own. You don't need to pay a lot of money to take a course. And even if you pay all that money, if you're not practicing this, it's not going to work. It doesn't work. I know it. I have done all this, and I have created a method around this where I give you 10 steps where you can start from simply recording your goals, what your goals are when it comes to public speaking, all the way up to becoming an inspirational speaker. Now that's really a lofty goal, to become an inspirational speaker. That takes years and years to get there. But I kind of show that what are the qualities of an inspirational speaker. But I'm focusing mainly for people out there that the kind of speaking that you do in your daily life is not the kind of speaking that's going to get you ahead in life or at work or in business or whatever. That requires some real solid public speaking skills that you're going to have to work on develop, and it is time consuming. So unless you're doing it on your own, it's not a skill that you can just keep attending classes over and over and over again. Yes, there are courses that do a good job providing you knowledge, but at the end, that knowledge has to turn into practice. That practice is still up to you. You can go to Toastmasters. Now, I know many people do that. Toastmasters is good. It helps you overcome fear because you're speaking in front of people. The problem with Toastmasters is that there are no stakes there. It's not a high stakes environment. It's essentially just being in front of people and giving a speech. High stakes environment is totally different ballgame. That's where you can either win or lose, and that speaking for that is different. And there's a lot of you have to really work on it and practice that to be able to give a high stakes speech. And the audience at Toastmasters is pretty diverse, generic, and they're not going to focus on the area that you're speaking on at work. So, yes, you can get the fear out, but it's not the same thing. You're addressing one aspect of it, but the other aspect you're not addressing is the audience and how you handle a situation that is high stakes. That you have to do it. Be practiced like you're going to give a high stakes speech. The third thing is coaching. Now, coaching can be very expensive. What I tell people is that only get a coach if you have a high stakes speech to give. And at that point, I really recommend you get a coach. But there is nothing to prevent you from reading my book and start doing some of the practices, like recording a 3-minute video, taking the Coursera course, depending on how much time you have. I understand that this is a skill that does require a lot of time, and today we're all strapped for time as we got so many other things going on. But this is not a skill where you can just ignore. This is a skill for success. People today don't have a lot of time to make a decision. If you can get your point across quickly, clearly, plainly, directly, with impact, you're going to be able to influence. You're going to be able to engage. You're going to be able to connect. You're going to be able to persuade. You're going to be able to succeed and win. The book is essentially saying you can develop this skill. You've got all the tools available. You just have to learn how to hit the record and then evaluate yourself. And if you do that and make it part of your practice, you too can become a confident speaker. And then it's up to you where you want to take it from there. You can go on to become a great speaker, you can go on to become a professional speaker, or you can go on to become an inspirational speaker. It's all up to you, and we can all do it. Thank you for watching.